Well, what an exciting beginning to the Indian Premier League, right? Royal Challengers Bangalore getting the better of defending champions Mumbai Indians in that tournament opener. RCB won by 2 wickets thanks to heroics with the bat from AB de Villiers and the man of the match, Harshal Patel, who picked 5 wickets in that game. But now we are here to talk about day 2 of the 14th edition of the Indian Premier League. Another firecracker of a game on the cards. Chennai Super Kings versus Delhi Capitals. It's MS Dhoni versus Rishabh Pant. 2 wicket-keeping batsmen, 2 astute cricketers. Of course, MS Dhoni has proven himself over the years with ICC tournaments as captain of India and as the captain of Chennai Super Kings. Of course, he's lifted the IPL trophy. Now, Rishabh Pant, of course, that's a forced decision at the end for Delhi Capitals. Shreyas Iyer's injury, unfortunately, ruling him out of the tournament. Rishabh Pant, the man to lead DC this season. Plenty of options now to choose when you're looking to play fantasy cricket. And of course, we'll give you a lot of those updates. But before we head into the fantasy picks to see what our experts have chosen, to see the 11 that our experts have chosen, here's a quick look at why you should download the Fan Fight app and make your own team.
It's match day. Play fantasy cricket now. Get up to 2.5 crores daily and lots more. 20 times more. Win big on Fan Fight. This game involves an element of financial risk and may be addictive. Please play responsibly and at your own risk.
Right, do download the app and start playing. Right then, the IPL, the second game, Saturday, Chennai Super Kings versus Delhi Capitals. Plenty of firepower. You have the likes of MS Dhoni on one side, Shikhar Dhawan on the other side, Rishabh Pant. It's Ambati Rayudu, Faf du Plessis. You have a star-studded line. Of course, remember Ravindra Jadeja coming back into competitive cricket after a long time. He was ruled out during that test series in Australia with an injury, but now he's back to play competitive cricket. And it'll be great to see the likes of Jadeja, Faf du Plessis, Rishabh Pant, Kagiso Rabada, all of them, Shardul Thakur, all of them in action. But here's quickly, before we get into the specifics of the players, here's a quick look at what our experts have chosen. There's Rishabh Pant, and as the wicketkeeper, Shikhar Dhawan, Ambati Rayudu, Faf du Plessis, Prithvi Shaw, Ravichandran Ashwin, Moeen Ali, Sam Curran, some solid all-round names there, all-rounders, and Marcus Stoinis, Shardul Thakur, and Ishant Sharma. Marcus Stoinis is our choice for captain, and Rishabh Pant, vice-captain. Marcus Stoinis, of course, he's one of the most consistent all-rounders in world cricket. He's done well for Delhi Capitals last season. And Rishabh Pant, right? You've got to have that man in the team. He's been spectacular in international cricket over the last 4 or 5 months, starting with his heroics in Australia, then at home against England, across formats. And he's been brilliant in Test cricket. He's been brilliant in one-day cricket. He's, of course, now primed to do well for Delhi Capitals this IPL, and he's confident DC can cross the line this year in the IPL. So I'll just quickly take you through this team again. Rishabh Pant, Shikhar Dhawan, Ambati Rayudu, Faf du Plessis, Prithvi Shaw, Ravi Ashwin, Moeen Ali, Sam Curran, Marcus Stoinis, Shardul Thakur, and Ishant Sharma. Stoinis captain, Rishabh Pant vice captain. Well, then of course these are fantasy tips. These are suggestions. You can please download. Of course, how do you play this game? You download the Fan Fight app, and you can make your own teams. The details are all there below. Click on the link in the description below. You'll find out all the details. Shikhar Dhawan will be, we picked up Shikhar Dhawan looking at his form in the ODI series against England. He was absolutely brilliant there. He was, of course, dropped after the first game in the T20I series, but he roared back to form in the limited overs format in the ODI series, and he'll be very, very critical for DC in this tournament. Prithvi Shaw did not have a great time in the IPL in the UAE last year, was dropped after the Adelaide Test match in Australia, but look at his run scoring spree at the Vijay Hazare Trophy, and Prithvi Shaw's looking fitter. It remains to be seen whether he can deliver in the IPL, but he's, from the evidence of the way he played at the Vijay Hazare Trophy, it was just great to have. Delhi Capitals would be thrilled with his form, with Prithvi Shaw's form for Mumbai at the Vijay Hazare Trophy. Faf du Plessis, again, a phenomenal cricketer, very consistent in the T20 format. His form will be critical, and one would expect him to deliver. Of course, Shardul Thakur, Ravi Ashwin, Moeen Ali, Sam Curran. Got to consider some of those all-round performers there. Ashwin, of course, he plays Test cricket. Does not quite. He's not been been selected for the shorter formats in recent years for India, but he would want to make he would want to stake a claim for a place in the T20 World Cup. Lot of cricketers would want to do that, wouldn't they? With the IPL, and Ravi Ashwin, an ace all-rounder. Who knows what a good season here can do, or what a good all-round season can do for Ravi Ashwin. As Moeen Ali, of course, he will be playing his first season for the Chennai Super Kings. So that's something that a lot of CSK fans would want to look forward to. And of course, Sam Curran, boy, what a knock that was from him in that final ODI. Unfortunately for him and for England, they could not cross the line. But Sam Curran, we all know what he can do with both bat and ball. And of course, like I said, Marcus Stoinis as the captain and Rishabh Pant as the vice captain. So what's your pick? What's your game going to be like? Bring it on, bring on your game. And of course, you can do that on Fan Fight. Download the app and you can start playing now. And before I go, need to remind you to please download and keep supporting us, because there'll be plenty of action on this channel. Exclusive interviews, stats, analysis, pre-match and post-match shows, of course, fantasy tips. That's why we are here, right? So do join us on this platform, and all of you have a very good, safe weekend. Thank you.